Welcome boaters, Pete here at Tides and Tranquility on my boat, Life at the Limit. Today we're going to take a look at some WireCare products, not to protect wire, but protect our boat from floating away. We're going to use some F6 heavy duty to protect dock lines that may be chafing on parts of the dock, parts of the boat, anything that may mess up our dock lines and set our boat free. We're going to take a look at that today. We've got some great products. And let's go take a look at the tools and products we're going to use. To do this job, there's just a couple tools we're going to need here. We've got some T&B zip ties, we've got a tape measure, we've got our hot knife that's going to cut our F6 heavy duty Techflex, we've got our flush cuts to cut our zip tie, and the choice today is going to be some black F6 heavy duty self-wrapping Techflex. That's going to help protect our dock lines, keep our boat from drifting away anytime we're not here. So we'll get our pieces cut and go apply them onto the ropes. Got our tape measure here. Looks like about 10 inches is probably going to do it. I'm going to use the heavy duty because it's a little bit bigger diameter. Right here we have double rope, so we're going to need a little bit bigger diameter to protect that, and then it's going to run under the ladder so we don't have any chafing issues at all on this line. So let's go get our hot knife fired up and we'll get our piece cut. So we've got our hot knife plugged in here, and turn that on, let it get warmed up. And while we're doing that, let's take a look at another spot that we're going to protect. We've got some chafing on this line here just from rubbing against the concrete. I think we will also use the heavy duty on here just because the concrete's pretty rough. And then as we walk down the dock here, we've got exactly the same scenario where we have another line rubbing on the concrete. But either way, we want to protect our lines so our boat doesn't end up taking off on us sometime. Okay? All right. Let's get some Techflex cut and we'll get it put on. All right, I've measured out about 10 inches on here. We're just gonna lay this on our hot knife, get a nice clean cut that's cauterized on the end, right through this heavy duty F6. And there it is. Got our piece of Techflex cut here. We're just gonna go ahead and open it up. This is self-wrapping, so we're gonna open this up, wrap it around where the line was chafed right here. We're going to put that in about the middle. Tight wrap on that. Beautiful. Blends right in with the line. And then we're going to terminate the ends here. A couple T&B zip ties. So if we ever need to make a change here, it'll be really easy. And there you have it. No more chafing on the swim ladder. Put that right underneath. Now onto our dock lines. We've got our piece of Techflex F6 heavy duty pre-cut here. We're just going to wrap it around the chafed part in about the middle. Get a nice tight wrap on that guy. I'm using a little bit bigger piece than you might normally need to use for diameter because I want really good protection here on my boat. And there we go. Another way to use your Techflex to protect your boat outside of the wires. This is a great way to keep your dock lines lasting longer. And while you're away getting a sandwich, we cut the other piece of Techflex for this other dock line down here. Let's just take a look at the final product here. And our final line that we did down here on the boat to protect from the swim ladder. And that's it, folks. Thanks for joining us today on another how-to episode with Techflex and WireCare products. It's hot enough out here to melt shrink wrap on its own, so I'm going to go back in the boat. But yeah, stick around for the next episode. See you later.